The Magic of the Three Treasures. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there existed an enchanted forest where magic flowed through the trees and the creatures lived in harmony. The air shimmered with whispers of ancient spells, and the sky glowed with the soft light of a setting sun. In the heart of the kingdom, there lived a brave young princess named Alara. She was known for her kindness and her curious spirit. She spent her days exploring the enchanted forest, always searching for new adventures. One day, as Alara wandered deeper into the forest, she heard a soft whisper carried by the wind. It was a voice calling her name. Following the voice, Alara soon found herself before a wise old sorcerer who had lived in the forest for centuries. He wore a robe made of silver moonlight and held a staff that glowed with ancient power. The sorcerer told Alara of an ancient curse that had been placed upon the kingdom. To break the curse, Alara needed to find the three lost treasures of the forest: the crystal of light, the heart of the mountain, and the feather of the phoenix. Alara's journey took her to the cave of the shimmering crystal, where the crystal of light was hidden. The path was treacherous, with glowing creatures watching her every move, but Alara was unafraid. Next, Alara ventured into the heart of the mountain, where the heart of the mountain awaited her. The climb was steep and the air thick with mist, but she pushed forward, driven by her love for her kingdom. Finally, Alara reached the fiery peak where the phoenix soared, guarding the last treasure, the feather of the phoenix. The bird's flames burned bright, yet Alara was not afraid. With all three treasures in hand, Alara returned to the kingdom. The moment she placed the treasures before the sorcerer, the curse was broken, and the land was filled with light, joy, and prosperity once again. The Magical Forest.
Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling blue river, lived a curious girl named Sparkle. She had bright, golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight and eyes as blue as the summer sky. Sparkle loved stories of magic and adventure, though her village was far too ordinary for anything exciting to happen. One evening, as Sparkle sat under the old oak tree reading her favorite book, a strange glow appeared in the forest at the edge of the village. It pulsed and shimmered, casting colorful lights on the dark trees. Unable to resist her curiosity, Sparkle tiptoed into the forest. The air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the trees seemed to hum with life. She followed the glow deeper and deeper until she found herself in a clearing with an enormous glowing tree at its center. As Sparkle approached the tree, a soft, melodic voice filled the air. From behind the tree emerged Lumina, the guardian of the forest, a gentle being made of shimmering light and vines. Guided by Lumina, Sparkle ventured through enchanted landscapes to find the crystal cavern where the forest's magic had been trapped by a dark spell. Along the way, she encountered talking animals and plants that offered advice and riddles. Inside the cavern, Sparkle faced the source of the dark spell, a swirling mass of shadows. With Lumina's guidance and her own courage, Sparkle used the magic of her heart to dispel the darkness and free the crystal's light. With the crystal's magic restored, the forest came alive with vibrant colors and joyful sounds. Sparkle returned to the village, her heart full of wonder and the knowledge that even an ordinary girl can do extraordinary things.
The Lost Light. Once upon a time, in a kingdom of dreams and wonders, a kind-hearted girl named Lisa lived in a small cottage near the enchanted woods. She had always believed in fairy tales, but little did she know that she was about to live one. One evening, as Lisa wandered near the woods, she discovered a glowing pathway that had never been there before. The air shimmered with golden dust, and a soft whisper called her name. As Lisa stepped onto the glowing path, a radiant light appeared before her, revealing a fairy with wings as bright as the morning sun. The fairy's voice was gentle but wise. The fairy guardian explained that an evil shadow had stolen the kingdom's magic, hiding the enchanted crystal of light deep within the dark hollow. Only someone with a pure heart could retrieve it. As Lisa reached the dark hollow, shadowy creatures emerged, blocking her path. But instead of fighting, she remembered the fairy's words. Kindness held true magic. With her kindness, Lisa melted the darkness away, revealing that the shadowy creatures were once lost spirits. The enchanted crystal of light returned to its full brilliance, restoring magic to the kingdom. Lisa returned home as a hero, not with weapons or battles, but with the power of her heart. From that day on, the kingdom shone brighter, and the people never forgot the girl who brought back the light. The brave little star.
High above the world in the endless night sky twinkled a tiny star named Stella. Unlike the other stars, Stella felt too small to shine brightly, but she dreamed of doing something remarkable. One night, as Stella gazed down at Earth, she heard a kind voice. It was Luna, the wise and gentle moon. That night, Luna guided Stella to a forest on Earth that was covered in darkness. The animals there were frightened and needed light to find their way. Stella took a deep breath and tried her best to shine. At first, her glow was faint, but as she focused on helping the animals, her light grew brighter and brighter. Stella returned to the night sky, no longer doubting herself. She twinkled with pride, knowing that she had the courage to help others. And so, Stella became known as the little star with the biggest heart. Whenever the night seemed darkest, she was there to remind everyone that even the smallest light could guide the